No, ma'am. No, sir. Mm-mm. Keep your new person to yourself. Oh, happy Father's Day to the fathers. Now, I have some very specific messages. Now, this is only for people who are open to love, who are manifesting love, not for anybody that doesn't want any. Now, I have some very specific messages around meeting someone and the need to keep that quiet. This is larger. This is like a bigger issue than just simple jealousy within people. This is global because they have been trying to block divine unions for a while, where at that time now, it is time for them to come in. And the desperation around that is real. They have, well, on a global scale, it's being done consciously, but they do have people that are actually doing it unconsciously. Everything to, you have real large publications printing, articles, titling it, like, our, boyfriend's corny, trying to make it seem like being in a relationship is corny to people. Not sure if it's a bot or a person. I think it's a person, like real large accounts, spiritual accounts that are telling people, if you meet someone and it seems like you already know the person and that person is familiar, then it's a red flag, which is crazy because that's soul recognition. So they actually have people trying to tell people that soul recognition is a bad thing. Like that, that means the person is going to be like your ex, which that's not a bad thing. That's soul recognition. Everybody throwing 2 cents in on relationships they're not even wanted in. It's because we're in endgame now. This thing is wrapping up and you're about to see changes happen on a planetary level. So with the false matrix coming down, they are doing everything to stop those divine unions because they don't want that frequency on the planet. They are pushing negativity hard because I think like what now on X, like 60% of the verified accounts on there now are bots, and what they do is just spew negativity. They want you to just pour negativity in and basically keep those frequency, positive frequencies and the high frequency of love and evolution, all of that. They're trying to stop it not happening. It's already in motion. I mean, it's obvious and it's going to continue to get obvious. But the thing with that, they have so many people that have not done the healing work that are impeding on even like the people they know relationships in the worst way. Now I have very specific messages and some that are not, so I do the specific one, and I have this for femme and masculine. Now the first message I got, it was a young lady. She had a large circle and it was relatives in that circle. I could tell with some of them it was at least like a 10-year age gap, like with some of the women older, so I'm not sure if that was older cousins or aunts. So it was a large circle with the friends and the relatives. And this young lady met someone, and it was done in such a slick way to where you wouldn't even pick up on it, but someone in the circle trying to get the person that she met and things are going good, trying to get a nickname or his social media information to go back behind her, find that man on social media and start communications with him. So the first message, I hope this thing isn't crooked. First message, if you meet someone, it doesn't matter how close these people are to you. Do not give them any information like a nickname or whatever his name is if he has like a social media, because usually everybody, even if he's not active, some people always usually have like a Facebook or something. Please do not give your circle any information to where they would be able to identify him on social media or be able to directly find him, because they do plan on, in this case, going behind her back and contacting the person. And then of course, thing which it's not going to work out, but with the intent of driving a wedge in there and directing him elsewhere. Because it's this thing right now, people will smile and kiki with you until you acquire something that they don't have. So especially when it comes to being able to identify him to where they can go back and find him, keep that to yourself. And the second one, it was just two females in this one. It was like a friendship, and I heard 6 to 7. I know it went 6 to 7 months, so I'm assuming 6 to 7 years. The friendship, they have been good friends, but one of the people, they haven't been in a serious relationship. They may have had friends, but nothing serious. So this person is like a close friend, but they hadn't been in a serious relationship. When this person, one of the friends, when she meets someone that seems like it's going to go somewhere, that's when things are going to change. And I got a message with the girl doing, message I got with the so-called friend doing something like, getting her friend's phone and like, oh, let me use your phone for a second, and trying to look for this man's information to long way go around the other way. Even with this one, maybe even getting someone else to do it or doing it themselves, but doing the same thing, going a long way around to meet this man, drive a wedge there, and then act like they don't know anything about it. Because it's like, in this one, they've been cool, but this person hasn't been in a loving, really serious relationship outside of just like friends and situationships. And meeting someone that she could possibly fall in love with is not going to go well. It's going to invoke some jealousy with the friend. So as far as if you have a friend, you meet someone and you have a friend that's, just something simple like, oh, let me see your phone right quick, or let me see something. Just be careful with people on your phone or giving them information to where they can go back. Like I said, what I got is that it's not going to work, but to me, that is shady. Like I said, people will smile in your face until you have something that they don't. And it was weird because I even got 2 direct ones for masculines, for divine masculines. Even with divine masculines, with his male friends, when he meets someone that he's destined to be with, the other guy friend is going to kind of get in his ear and push him, oh man, and this, that, and try to push him toward more the type of woman who would throw herself on anybody with money. So he's going to, make it seem like she's not the right one, or, oh man, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? Be cautious of that, because that's weird that it's even a lot of jealousy around men too. I don't know, like I said, now a lot of people are doing it unconsciously to where they think that they're in the right, like they're saving, but it's coming from, it's just something that they don't have. Some of it is flat out intentional, but it's weird that a loving relationship is going to feel threatening in a weird way to people around you. So with the guys, be cautious with that, because they're going to try to direct you to basically the 3 or 4 gold digger type, and If you let, friends get in your ear, then you would end up missing out on your person. Now, for the males with female friends, that's the one where I just picked up that is dark. For the men who just have platonic friendships with women, if you meet your person and like this is your person that you are meant to be with the high potential for a good, solid, loving relationship. If you have a female friend, especially if this is a female friend that you are helping financially, not only is she going to get in your ear, it's with that I picked up, it could get dark. I don't know, it almost feels like ownership, or where, if he's in love, and with some of the males, this person might actually like you or reaping the benefits of being your friend. She's going to see a good partner for you as a threat to her finances. And not only is she going to get in your ear with all kind of foolishness, on that one I picked up spell works with, as far as binding the masculine and trying to harm the young lady that he met. So be real cautious with that, because the energy around that one felt dark. Like I picked up on one that I guess the guy, he's does financially good for himself, and him going into a relationship with female friends, with females around him, it's going to be a lot of dark stuff going on behind the scenes to just flat out get rid of her and bind the divine masculine. So you just have to be cautious. Just in general, with anyone, keep your relationships private, because these are coming in. And one thing you are going to see is jealousy. Today is the first day of summer solstice. Jealousy is it's bad enough as it is, but you're going to keep on seeing it increase. And the people, this is end game now. The people who are still trying to take from others, that's a done deal. That's left behind. I don't care. They trying to destiny swap, energy swap down. At this stage in the game, people that are still doing that, it's a wrap. That's a whole nother channel message there. I talked about that a few years ago, like 2 years ago, in older messages, how crucial it was going to get around that time, and we are into that time period now. And I even talked about the another 9/11 type event, which is coming up. The whole planet is going to respond. So if you have like these petty friends, and another thing, if you have a friend, the one who's always cracking jokes on, they say it's jokes, but it comes off as always trying to put you down, always trying to rag on you, for something and make it a joke, that is envy. That friend sees something in you that they don't see in themselves. So even if you have friends like that, when they get like that, keep an eye on people, because this is the time to separate, because you're going to see the way these shifts with this collapse in everything, including the planet. Be careful, because jealousy is about to get really bad this summer. So that's all I have for this one, and I'll see you in the next.